Hello guys. Yes. Oh, this is Techie with Aakash channel. Okay, so now we will going to understand how we can iterate the elements. Okay, elements with the n-dimensional array, that is NUmpy arrays. So how we can iterate the elements basically. So main thing we'll be going to discuss this is about is how to iterate the elements over n-dimensional array basically. How to iterate the n-dimensional array basically. Yes folks, so now we will be going to discuss in this video how we can iterate the element of the NUmpy array. Okay, how to iterate the elements in NUmpy array, how to iterate elements in basically a NUmpy array. Okay, ND array or n-dimensional array we can say. So we'll be going to discuss that. So what are the ways we will be going to discuss that? How to whenever we are saying iterating the elements of ND array, right? So iterating the elements of ND array means what we are telling that iterating the elements, the first concept you need to understand, iterating the elements, right? So this particular concept you have to understand. Iterating the elements means what it is telling about is that we have to get all the elements one by one, right? One by one elements we have to get. So that is only the meaning of iterating here. So getting the elements one by one, getting the elements one by one. Okay, so this you have to understand that. So we can iterate into the three ways actually, right? So we can iterate the elements in three ways. Iterating ND arrays in three ways. Iterating ND arrays, NUmpy arrays we can create in three ways basically. So one thing you already know that, right? By using the loops concept. One thing is we can iterate the element by using the looping. By using the loops concept we can do it. Okay, what are the ways that we can do? We can iterate the elements one by one. What are the ways we will be going to discuss in this particular video actually. Okay, so what are the ways? So one thing is using the loop concept. Another one is another method we can describe, that is NDITR method. Third way is like ND enumerate function. Okay, so if you want to access the elements one by one, so this is a possible way to do this using this function actually. Okay, understood, right? So these are the multiple ways we will be going to discuss that actually. Now we will be going to discuss that in detail now. Okay, so we'll just straightforward move towards the things now. Now we'll just try to create another slide, okay, another page, and I will try to explain you by using the Python loops concept how we will be achieving this particular task. Okay, so now our first task is basically by using the loops concept now. by using loops concept, by using loops concept. Okay, so if we want to iterate the elements which is of type of 1D, okay, iterate the elements of one dimensional, okay, if it is one dimensional elements, so how we can iterate the elements? The first thing foremost, as you all know the folks, right? So we have to import the library first. What we'll be going to do? Import NUmpy as NP. This particular code will be writing first. Second step, what we'll be going to do? Second step, we will be going to take one variable, okay, we'll just try to use the alias name, that is NP, and here arrange function will be going to write it here basically. Now, right, so what will be telling that I wanted the numbers from 10 to 51 range, then I wanted that numbers to be printed in the increments of 10. Okay, so this is a particular thing we will be going to do. Now if I want to iterate the elements one by one, right, this has been created. Now I want to use that using the looping construct, like looping the concept. Looping is nothing but the several elements if we want to retrieve one by one, right? So how we will be going to do? So in this video we'll just try to focus on one method now, as of now. In the next video we'll just try to focus on nditr method and ndenumerate method function, how we can do that. See here, so for x is nothing but for this iterated value, iteration, iterate, for iterate in what? A. Okay, element in this variable A, what will be going to print the iteration variable here. So I have taken the iteration here, you can take any name actually, okay. For element in this variable A, you can write it that as well. So in this you have to print that those numbers, those printed elements actually, okay. So we will try to make a short video, okay, so we will get a clear understanding about like how we can iterate the elements actually. Okay, so this is a particular thing now. So we'll just try to straightforward move towards a Jupyter notebook. We'll just try to implement this particular concept now. Okay. Okay, we'll just straightforwardly will make a I will be fastering the processes. Okay, so I will just take this, I'll be little bit fast folks. Okay, so everything has been discussed earlier, so I am just making this fastering the process actually. So okay, so I will be just using the import here, import a NUmpy as NP, and okay, then I will just write it here, NP dot arrange 10 to 51 and with the increments of 10, right? So with the increments of 10. Okay, so this variable I have taken. Now to iterate the elements, to iterate the one dimensional element, iterate one dimension 1D array. So how you will be going to do? So what I will be going to do, use the for loop for x, for element in A, this variable A, okay, then we'll just try to print this element. Okay, so it will get printed one by one actually. Okay, see here. Okay, so now this elements got printed here, right? one by one elements got printed now. So that's it about this video, folks. Okay, so overall concept is about to give you an idea about what are the ways you can iterate the elements in NumPy arrays. And first way we have discussed. In the next video we'll just try to discuss about how we can iterate the element by using the nditr method. Okay, so that's it about this video, folks. Okay, if you like this video, you can just share and subscribe to my channel. Okay, that's it. Thank you, folks. Thanks a lot. Do share and subscribe to my channel to get the more relevant content about it.